Hi everybody, it's Christina from Card Making Magic. And normally I like to make frilly flowery cards, but for today's card I thought we'd have a little bit of fun and try something different. So today we're going to make this rainbow card. Now to make this I'm using a circles die, and I'm using this little set called Rainy Days, and they're both from Spellbinders. So the first thing I'm going to do is lay all the circles down on a piece of white card, and I've taped them so that they don't move. And at the bottom of the same piece of card I'm going to add in my clouds. And if I tape those in place, they won't move either. So now I can run these through the machine. And they don't need embossing, just die cutting. So I've got these all die cut, and from some pale blue card I've also cut some of the raindrops. Now we can take these very carefully off the card, and we can scrap that. And we're going to take this off now and get all the circles out of these dies. So what we need to do now is to colour all of these circles, and we're going to colour them in the colours of the rainbow. So the way I do it is to colour each piece separately, and the only way I can remember it is to think of the little rhyme that says Richard of York gave battle in vain, and that's red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo and violet. Now from the largest circle die I've also cut a solid piece. So there's my colours once again. Red, Richard, orange is of, yellow is York, green is gave, blue is battle, indigo is the darker blue, and the violet is the one in the end. So that's red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. Richard of York gave battle in vain. So now I'm going to glue all these circles that have been coloured onto my little piece of round card, and I'm going to pop them all in there, keep them as neat as I can, and add all the colours in. So once I've got my rainbow colours together, I could just pop that on one side because we need to trim this down, but we need to know what size we're going to trim it down to. So this is just an A2 top folded card, and I've cut myself a mat that goes on there. But to add a little bit of texture to that, I've run it through an embossing folder that produces clouds. So there's my cloudy sky. So now I know what size I want my rainbow. So I'm just going to take my trimmer and I'm going to trim this down, and I'm going to take probably about a third of it off. So with my rainbow I've taken a third off, and then I've angled each side so that my rainbow curves. And then with my clouds all I've done is I've just taken a finger dauber, and I've just very lightly inked with a blue just along the bottom, and just put some hints of shading on the cloud, and that just gives a little bit of shape to those clouds. So with some white ink and some white embossing powder, I've just stamped myself a little sentiment onto some parchment, and that's going to sit around the card and over the rainbow. When I did this one I did it in black, but I think it looks better in the white. So I'm going to add my layer to my base card. I've got my rainbow in place, I've got my clouds all nicely coloured in, and I'm going to add them where I need them. I shall pop my sentiment on there, and I'll wrap that around this layer before I glue it to the card. And then I can just add in some other clouds where I need them. And then I'm going to add in these little raindrops on the card. So there's my card, and with just some little spots of glue, I'm just going to add in some of these raindrops onto the card, and I'm making mine look as if they're coming from beneath the clouds. So we'll just get another one out. And like I said, they are a bit fiddly, but they're worth it. So there you have a pretty rainbow card, one with black writing, one with white, but quick and easy to make. So I hope you've enjoyed this little card, and I hope you'll give it a try. If you've enjoyed the video, please give it the thumbs up, and why not subscribe to my channel so that you never miss a video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you again next time. Bye for now.